here's a scenario for the NH GOP, and I'm wondering, as being committee woman, what you can do about this. When I first ran for office, I certainly had name recognition based on letters and talks and rants based after the 2006 election. And when I ran to be on my local budget committee, I ran on Republican ideals, all by myself with a couple of friends. I kind of half expected, since I was known, that the local GOP chair would at least call and say, hey, congratulations, we have another Republican in a nice place. It didn't happen. And I've heard this over and over and over again. Can you, as national committeewoman, perhaps start to nudge the executive board to say, hey, Republicanism doesn't stop at the House races, but we need to develop a better farm team starting at the local elections, and that the NHGOP will reach that next level down to say, who are the good people for the local positions, the budget committees, the planning committees, the selectmen, board of aldermen, whatever is electable out there, and actually say, we'll help you as best we can, and we'll start something. Is that something that you could carry through with?
I'm glad you brought that up, because I have felt that way ever since, long before I have been elected, that it all does start locally. And a great example is in my town, is we need people for the school board, you need people for your selectmen, zoning board, planning board, and the like. And so you need to go out there and recruit people who share your same ideals. And those are the people that are going to take that next step into, be it state rep or county commissioner, whatever the next step is. That's what I'm talking about, developing people to their fullest potential. And I agree, I think there has to be some communication, a lot more communication from the state level down to the local level. Because it's important, those are the people we want to keep motivated. We want them to run from our offices, so eventually they can run for governor or for congressman or congresswoman. We want to develop those people, and they all start locally. It just doesn't happen overnight. You wake up one day and say, hey, I'm going to run for governor, and you become governor. No, you have to start out local and build those bases. And I truly believe that the state party and certainly the national committee people can help in that regard to help develop these people and work with it. Because the role of the national committee woman, like I said, it's a liaison. A lot of it is working on the local level and working with these people and getting them involved. And you're right, it starts local.
So is it fair to say that the RNC committee woman from New Hampshire position should be akin to that as being an ambassadorship, not only to the national level, representing New Hampshire's interests, but also out to the local level, representing the NHGOP executive?
Yes, they need, the national committee people need to stay local, and they need to find those people and develop them and let them build up to their fullest potential.
Well, Pam Tucker, I would like to say thank you for not just taking a few minutes with GraniteGrok, but taking a whole bunch of them. And I am pleased to say that GraniteGrok will be endorsing you in your race at the annual meeting on April 14th up in Meredith. And we're quite pleased to be able to do so.
Thank you so much, Skip. I really appreciate it. You guys are great.
Well, is it just for our endorsement?
You're always great.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. So you have to add out some.
GrokTV.